Good evening. I welcome you to Strange Nexus, your portal to the realms of the strange, spooky, and unexplained. On tonight's episode, embark on a gripping journey of mystery and cosmic intrigue. We follow the harrowing tale of a farmer who stumbles upon an intricately detailed crop circle on his land, only to be plunged into a world of unexplained phenomena.
The golden hues of the setting sun bathed my small farm in a warm glow as I strolled through the rows of corn, a gentle breeze rustling the leaves. The day had been long, and the monotony of rural life was settling in, making the mundane routine of tending to my crops almost meditative. Little did I know that the tranquility of my farm would soon be shattered by an enigma that would consume my every waking thought. As I neared the northern edge of my property, something caught my eye. It was an intricate pattern etched into the earth, a perfect circle surrounded by smaller concentric rings. The crops within the circle lay flattened in an almost artistic arrangement. My heart skipped a beat as I approached, my mind racing to comprehend the mysterious occurrence. I had heard tales of crop circles on the news, dismissing them as elaborate hoaxes or the work of mischievous pranksters. Yet here, in the heart of my farm, was undeniable proof to the contrary. I knelt beside the strange formation, running my fingers over the flattened crops. The intricate design suggested a level of precision that defied explanation. It was as if an otherworldly hand had delicately pressed down each stalk to create this symmetrical masterpiece. My mind swirled with questions, and an unsettling feeling gnawed at the edges of my consciousness. Who or what could have created such a complex pattern on my land? As I examined the crop circle, a sudden wave of dizziness washed over me, causing my vision to blur. I clutched at my head, trying to steady myself, but the world seemed to spin out of control. The last thing I remember was the sensation of falling, the ground rushing up to meet me, and then darkness. When I awoke, the world had changed. The sun had dipped below the horizon, and the once vibrant hues of twilight had given way to the inky blackness of night. Confusion gripped me as I tried to make sense of my surroundings. I was no longer in the field with the crop circle. Instead, I found myself lying in my bed, disoriented and groggy. The clock on my bedside table displayed a date 3 days into the future. Panic surged through me as I grappled with the missing time. How had 3 days passed in what felt like an instant? I stumbled out of bed, my limbs heavy and uncooperative, and rushed to the window. The familiar sight of my farm greeted me, bathed in the soft light of dawn. It was as if the events of the past few days had been nothing more than a surreal dream. I stumbled downstairs, my mind racing with unanswered questions. The events of that fateful evening replayed in my mind like a broken record. The crop circle, the disorienting dizziness, and the unexplained missing time haunted my every thought. Determined to unravel the mystery, I returned to the field where the enigmatic pattern had first captured my attention. To my dismay, the crop circle was gone, as if it had never existed. The once flattened crop stood tall and unmarred, mocking my attempts to make sense of the inexplicable. I scoured the field for any lingering traces of the mysterious occurrence, but the only evidence of its existence was etched into the recesses of my memory. Days turned into weeks, and the incident gnawed at the edges of my sanity. I became consumed by an insatiable need to understand what had transpired that evening. Sleep eluded me as I pored over books, delving into the realms of the paranormal and extraterrestrial. Conspiracy theories and tales of alien abductions became my obsession, each passing day deepening the web of paranoia that enveloped me. As I delved deeper into my investigation, I uncovered a pattern of strange occurrences in the area. Reports of unexplained lights in the night sky, strange markings on livestock, and even whispers of fellow farmers experiencing similar episodes of missing time. It was as if an unseen force was at play, weaving a tapestry of mystery that ensnared all who dared to venture too close. I reached out to local authorities, desperate for answers, but my pleas fell on deaf ears. The small-town sheriff dismissed my claims as the product of an overactive imagination, attributing the missing time to stress or fatigue. Undeterred, I sought the counsel of experts in fields ranging from astronomy to psychology, but each inquiry yielded more questions than answers. As the days turned into months, the weight of the mystery bore down on me like an oppressive force. I became a recluse, consumed by the relentless pursuit of the truth. The walls of my farmhouse seemed to close in around me, the isolation magnifying the echoes of my own paranoia. One night, as I sat alone in the dim glow of my study lamp, a revelation struck me like a bolt of lightning. The crop circle, the missing time, and the inexplicable events that had unfolded on my farm all pointed to a single, terrifying conclusion. I had not been alone that fateful evening. Something beyond the realm of human understanding had visited me. The revelation sent shivers down my spine as I pieced together fragments of memories that had eluded me. Images of shadowy figures, indistinct and alien, flashed before my eyes. I recalled being surrounded by an otherworldly light, the sensation of weightlessness, and the probing scrutiny of unseen eyes. The realization hit me like a tidal wave. The crop circle was not a random occurrence, but a message, a mark left by beings not of this world. Fear gripped me as I grappled with the implications of my discovery. What did these extraterrestrial visitors want? Why had they chosen me as their unwitting messenger? The answers remained elusive, hidden in the recesses of my fractured memories. Determined to confront the unknown, I embarked on a journey that would take me to the fringes of scientific inquiry and the depths of my own fears. I sought out researchers and investigators who specialized in the unexplained, delving into the world of UFO sightings, alien encounters, and government cover-ups. The more I unearthed, the darker the truth became. The small town, it seemed, was a hotbed of extraterrestrial activity, with countless residents reporting encounters with unidentified flying objects and mysterious beings. The government, I discovered, had long been aware of these phenomena, conducting covert investigations and silencing those who dared to speak out. I became entangled in a web of conspiracy, my every move scrutinized by shadowy forces determined to keep the truth hidden. As my investigation deepened, I found myself caught in a web of paranoia and mistrust. Friends and neighbors distanced themselves, convinced that I had lost touch with reality. The once familiar faces of the townsfolk now regarded me with suspicion, their hushed conversations and furtive glances betraying a collective fear of the unknown. One fateful night, as I sifted through government documents obtained through clandestine channels, I stumbled upon a revelation that sent shockwaves through my already fragile psyche. The crop circles, the abductions, and the missing time, all were part of a sinister experiment conducted by a secret government organization. The goal? To harness the otherworldly technology and knowledge of extraterrestrial visitors for their own nefarious purposes. I had unwittingly become a pawn in their game, a test subject for experiments that defied the boundaries of human understanding. The crop circle, it seemed, was a beacon, a signal to the otherworldly beings that the stage was set for their clandestine collaboration with the shadowy figures in power. Dread settled over me like a suffocating shroud as I realized the depth of the conspiracy. The missing time, the inexplicable occurrences, and the sense of being watched, all were orchestrated by forces beyond my control. I had become a liability, a loose end that needed to be silenced. Paranoia consumed me as I raced against time, attempting to expose the truth before the government's reach extended too far. The once quiet town became a battleground, with unseen forces manipulating the very fabric of reality. I reached out to fellow conspiracy theorists and whistleblowers, forging alliances in the shadows as we pooled our knowledge and resources to unravel the web of deceit. The days blurred into nights as we delved deeper into the heart of the conspiracy. Our investigations led us to secret facilities hidden in plain sight, where the government conducted unspeakable experiments under the guise of scientific research. The extraterrestrial collaborators, it seemed, were not benevolent visitors, but sinister entities seeking to exploit humanity for their own mysterious agenda. As we closed in on the truth, The noose tightened around our group. Mysterious accidents and unexplained disappearances plagued us, and the once cohesive alliance began to fracture under the weight of fear and distrust. The government, it seemed, would stop at nothing to protect its secrets, employing tactics that blurred the lines between reality and nightmare. One by one, my allies fell, swallowed by the darkness that enveloped our pursuit of the truth. The closer we came to exposing the conspiracy, the more elusive it became, slipping through our fingers like smoke. I found myself haunted by the specters of those who had vanished, their fates a chilling reminder of the stakes we faced. In the depths of my despair, I received a cryptic message, a rendezvous with a whistleblower willing to risk everything to reveal the truth. The meeting was set for a remote location, far from prying eyes and the watchful gaze of those who sought to silence us. As I made my way to the rendezvous point, a sense of foreboding gripped me. The shadows seemed to dance with malevolent intent, and the rustling leaves whispered ominous secrets. As I reached the desolate location, a figure emerged from the darkness, a shadowy silhouette hidden beneath a hooded cloak. The air crackled with tension as the whistleblower revealed the final piece of the puzzle. A revelation that sent shockwaves through my already fragile understanding of reality. The crop circle, the missing time, and the extraterrestrial collaborators all were part of a grand experiment to test the resilience of the human spirit. The government, in collaboration with sinister beings from beyond the stars, sought to manipulate the course of human history, molding it to their own dark designs. The whistleblower's words echoed in the stillness of the night, painting a portrait of a world on the brink of a cosmic revelation. The extraterrestrial collaborators, it seemed, were not seeking to conquer or destroy humanity, but to shape its destiny in ways unimaginable. The crop circles were a means of communication, a language that transcended the barriers of spoken words. As the truth unfolded before me, I realized that I was a mere pawn in a game played by forces beyond my comprehension. The crop circle, the missing time, and the grand tapestry of conspiracy were threads woven together to create a narrative that defied logic and reason. The government, it seemed, was just as much a victim of manipulation as I was. The revelation left me numb, my mind struggling to grasp the enormity of the cosmic chessboard on which we were all unwitting pieces. The whistleblower vanished into the shadows, leaving me alone in the desolate night with the weight of the truth bearing down on my shoulders. In the days that followed, I grappled with the existential crisis brought on by the revelation. The small farm that had once been my sanctuary now felt like a prison, the walls closing in around me with every passing moment. The townsfolk, oblivious to the cosmic forces at play, went about their lives in blissful ignorance. Unable to bear the burden of the truth any longer, I made the painful decision to leave the small town that had been my home. The road stretched out before me, a winding path leading to destinations unknown. As I drove into the horizon, the memories of the crop circle, the missing time, and the grand tapestry of conspiracy faded into the rearview mirror, becoming mere echoes of a reality that defied explanation. In the quiet of the open road, I pondered the nature of our existence and the thin veil that separated the known from the unknowable. The enigma of the crop circle, the missing time, and the grand conspiracy would forever be etched into the fabric of my consciousness, a testament to the mysteries that lurk in the shadows of our understanding. As I drove into the night, the stars above seemed to twinkle with a knowing glint, as if the cosmos itself held the answers to questions that eluded the grasp of humanity. The small farm, now a distant memory, faded into the tapestry of the universe, a mere speck in the vast expanse of time and space. And so, I journeyed into the unknown, forever haunted by the echoes of a reality that transcended the boundaries of human comprehension. The small crop circle, once a harbinger of mystery, became a symbol of the cosmic enigma that defines our existence, an intricate design etched into the fabric of the universe, waiting to be deciphered by those brave enough to seek the truth.
This reality never ceases to amaze me. What a tale. Now click subscribe and like this video for more Strange Nexus.